Hello, hello! Hello, Crystalites! Day 2 of returning to streams! Yay! But they won't last long because I'm gonna be away from streaming next week. But hey, we're here! How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream! How are you guys doing today? I'm doing it a little bit earlier than usual, just like what I did yesterday. And so, yeah, I'm very much excited to continue playing through Act 4 of An Ode to Origin. So this is gonna be exciting. Last time we started and finished Chapter 1 of An Ode to Origin Act 4, where we discovered a lot of revelations about what happened. First and foremost, Con Candy Hair Guy is Alter Mighty. I love him. I have not yet got him because I have no access to the dreams just yet. But another revelation that we discovered from An Ode to Origin Act 4 Chapter 1 is that Spiri and Rem, whoever they are the same person. Their real name is Spirulina, and they are the one who caused the calamity. I mean, it's very much already like out there that, or like speculation or foreshadowing that Spiri is the one who caused the calamity, but we didn't get a concrete answer from like previous acts. But now in Act 4, it is discovered that she is the one who caused the calamity. And there were some nuances where we were given this scene where the entirety of Elzion drowned in waters. Basically, what happened, I do apologize, I forgot to say spoiler warnings, but you know, that's what happened in Chapter 1 if you guys haven't checked it out yet. Yeah, that there's a lot of like story connections from the main story from An Ode to Origin, and it's basically answering all of the unanswered questions that we didn't get from the main story. And just seeing it again, seeing those scenes again, just brings back a lot of like good old nostalgia from the olden days from when we started playing Another Eden. Oh, you better get on to Ode to Origin 3, Lucius Become Winners. It's a good story, and you'll get to know why I am talking about this. But yeah, I am starting a little bit earlier than usual. I haven't set up my game yet. I forgot to set up my game. I was actually setting things up beforehand and forgot to ensure that my game is already on. So I'm gonna just do that right now at the moment. Yeah, I am super excited. I don't know what's going to happen next. We're gonna be continuing the story. We're gonna be starting with Chapter 2 in this stream. And then if we finish Chapter 2 early, we might as well get started with Chapter 3. I don't know how long this is going to be, but we'll see what happens. So, I'm just currently setting up the game, and I'm desperate to pull for the Annie units, and I don't even know who they are yet. Good evening to you as well, Master Builder. How are you doing? Also, for those who have stayed around and watched the stream yesterday, thank you so much for your guys' support. I know it's been a whole month since I stopped doing since I didn't do any streams for you guys. I've just been absolutely bombarded with so much college work, and I haven't even uploaded like new videos. I think I checked my YouTube channel, the last video that I uploaded was my reaction to the Silas Third Myth trailer, and my previous short was that of the announcement for Another Eden Begins. And speaking of Another Eden Begins, I do hope that we get new information regarding Another Eden Begins and see how that goes, because I definitely want to cover it in another episode of the You Got to Write podcast with the rest of the collaborators, and do another episode of the You Got to Write podcast where we're going to be talking about our impressions and final thoughts from initial thoughts to final thoughts of An Ode to Origin. So stay tuned for that one, whatever that may be. For those who are curious, if you haven't seen my previous episode or like the first episode of You Got to Write, we did it live. So there are going to be some episodes of You Got to Write where It's either pre-recorded or live. I think I did mention it to you guys before that we are doing pre-recorded episodes and doing live episodes from time to time, depending on what the status is. Do you interest Crimson Desert? What's that? Is that like a MMORPG game? Oh, okay. I had to look it up. It's not, I mean, it looks good. The graphics look good. And the visuals look good. I had to look it up just in case I knew what you guys are talking about. It looks like a good game, but I feel like it's going to kill my laptop for sure. I already have Wuthering Waves on here, and it's my biggest game. I had to delete my Genshin. I had to delete Honkai Star Rail. I'm only playing Honkai Star Rail on my phone because I didn't want to destroy my laptop because of storage. And the only game that I have on here are Another Eden and Wuthering Waves, because one, Another Eden is not as big as Wuthering Waves, and two, I've been obsessing over Wuthering Waves for so long. I am originally I think I've already told you guys about this before, but I was not a big fan. I was not a Hoyo shill before Genshin and Honkai. I was originally a Kurobot because I played through Punishing Grey Raven back in the day. I love that game. I want to return to I really want to return to Punishing Grey Raven, but in the meantime, I do have a lot of other games to play, like Heartopia, Jujutsu Kaisen Fame to Parade. I recently got back into it, of course, because of one particular character, and that character is Satoru Gojo. Oh, my obsession with white-haired men is insane. It's crazy to think how much I love my white-haired men. Everyone knows, my Crystalites, you guys know, that I am obsessed with white-haired men. And, yeah, that's basically it for me. It's just that it's just some type of way for me to feel that I love white-haired men. I just don't know where and how, but I feel like it gives us a sense of mysterious vibes, if you catch my drift. But yeah, if I'm gonna be talking about white-haired men all day, I'm just gonna have to stop myself there. Okay. Okay, let's jump right into the game. Let's not delay this any further. We're going straight into the game and experience it for ourselves. Let's do this. Here we go. This is where we last left off. So I actually opened the map, and I was supposed to go to, like, the other continents, but no. You are literally in a big, vast of nothing but water. And the only thing that's left standing is the Astral Ruins from the present time layer. So this is going to be exciting. So again, before we get into the game proper for part 2, please do not share any spoilers for an Ode to Origin Act 4, especially for those who have already finished playing an Ode to Origin Act 4. Refrain from sharing any spoilers in the chat so that I can experience the game blind and get the revelations and twists for myself. So yeah, I'm super excited. And see, I can't even access the dreams just yet. Alright, this is it. Let's get to chapter 2 now. Time Interlude. The Calamity has washed away even time itself. Nothing remains of the world. And of course, this is all going to be voice acted by me, so that's going to be interesting. I want to take another sip of water to get myself prepared for the voicing of dialogue. Alright, here we go. We are literally surrounded by nothing, with nothing but water. Shalika is in a literal state of shock. Even though the whole world is gone, the stars are still shining, as if nothing happened. Well, duh. What do you expect? it was the earth and not the sky that went under.
I know that voice! I know that voice! Ah! You two are okay!
Of course we are. We're special like that. Changes to the past don't affect us.
Oh, thank goodness! I'm so relieved! Spirit Rope responded. Everything's gone! I thought I was all alone.
Jeez Louise. Enough with the waterworks, alright? Crying won't solve anything.
I know.
Now, where was I?
You were saying we're special because the past going bye-bye has no effect on us.
Right, we're nightmares, so we can just hide away in the planet's dreams all cozy-like, which is exactly what we did. So, what's the deal with your friend? She's usually yapping up a storm, and now she's not making a peep.
I think she lost consciousness. No, it's more like she's weak. Don't know why though.
Oh, you're right. The mysterious power around you is looking pretty pathetic right now.
There's something around me?
Yup. Do you know what nesting dolls are? They're hollow and have a smaller doll inside of them. That's what's happening with you and your friend. She's the outer doll that protects you.
But now she's pretty weak, so she might just poof and disappear into thin air. Hopefully you'll be able to say your goodbyes before she splits. Goodbyes?
I mean, it's not like you can do much at this point.
And since there's no avoiding it, why not do some stargazing instead? I don't feel like it. Hey, what's that red star?
I'm pretty curious about that yellow one myself. It's the same color as my eyes. You know what? I'll give it to you as a gift, Mare. Not like there's anyone around to stop me.
How can you choke at a time like this?
It ain't my first rodeo. That's how. Honestly, it's kind of impressive how humans can adapt to anything. Good times, bad times, once they're behind you, they're all just memories. That's why, if I am already messing up my dialogue reading. This is what happened to me in part 1. This is what happened to me yesterday. I got enough sleep, and I still keep messing up on my lines, even though I'm saying them perfectly. Okay. Voice acting dialogue part 1. Part 2, cut 2, and action. That's why, even if you don't have anywhere to go, you can still get back on your feet. It's like we're tired of giving up, always on the move. We're restless, unlike the stars.
Hey, don't ignore me. I asked you what that red star is. That's Cornelian, the center of the Phoenix constellation.
You live and you learn, I guess. So what's the yellow one?
Well, judging by its distance from Cornelian, I'd say it's probably Capilliter.
You can tell by the distance, huh? My friend knew a lot about the stars, but I don't have the faintest clue about them. I know the one to the north that doesn't move is Polaris, but that's about it.
Well, that's not quite true. The position of the stars change a little every day. Since we're probably on the southern side, we can't see Polaris. But since the position of the stars here are similar to the ones we saw on Astral Island, it's probably due north. Really? Can you tell what era we're in by the stars? Well, that's a little more complicated. I don't know, but if I could figure it out, then...
Oh? Oh? Is Shalika figuring something out so that she can save Aldo and Merritt?
The star maps are records that someone left behind, and the Astral Orbs have the power to send people into the past. So if I arrange them in a pattern from the past, then we can go back to before the world ended! We can save everyone!
You're looking lively.
I mean, it's just an idea. I can't promise it'll work, so I don't want you to put too much hope into it. But Aldo and the others never gave up. They kept pressing forward. That's why I have to do what I can. It might help me find a way to get Speary back to normal too.
Right then, break's over. We've got a world to save.
You make it sound so easy.
You know, this is the part in video games where you gather your party, like-minded adventurers and all that jazz. So let's go get Aldo and friends. They ought to have the key items we need.
But Dot might try to stop me again.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there, eh?
Exactly! If anyone gets in our way, we'll make them go poof!
She is literally Iron Mouse. This little creature, Mare, I just see Iron Mouse in her. It's just Iron Mouse. If you don't know who Iron Mouse is, she's a VTuber, so look her up if you don't know her yet. But she's very much well known. Let's do this.
Let's head to the room with all the water coffins. That's where Aldo and Merritt were.
Quest accepted! Alright, I need another sip of water. Alright, time to get back to voice acting. Let's get this party started! So we are inside the Astral Ruins. This version of the Astral Ruins in the present day. What's through here? Is this the Astrarium? Oh, it is! It is the Astrarium, but we can't really use it yet. We can't really use it because we don't have access to it just yet. We don't have the Aster Orbs. Let's go to the storage vault. Here we go. Well, let's go ahead and save Aldo and Merritt.
Do you know how to open this thing?
Nope.
If I figured as much. Speary's usually the one pushing all the buttons, so I have no clue what to do either.
Well, I see a spiral mark on the screen, but I don't know how that's gonna help us.
These are water coffins, right? So wouldn't waveforms work? That's the energy that all matter gives off, right?
Now that I think about it, Oswald did mention waveforms being the key to opening these chambers.
That's why we had to do our research on them. You were researching us?
Come on now, that's supposed to be a secret. She'll get suspicious if we kept that up.
Oh, it's fine! If that happens, I just have to gobble up her suspicion. Nibble here and a bite there, and all your worries disappear. Then we can be the best of friends again.
Yeah, eating nightmares, great.
That's terrifying.
Alright, focus. How are we gonna get these two out here?
What are you looking for?
A cute little kitty cat. Specifically the one you guys brought along. Merritt's some kind of cat any way you slice it, so I thought maybe that ought to do the trick. Oh, there's our four-legged friend.
Kito-kato?
Alright, Shaliga, pet the cat now.
Can I?
Oh my god! We are literally in the moment of trying to save people, and then you have Shalika looking like this.
I mean, why should I?
Don't mind the whys, just give it a little cuddle, and if it all goes well, then...
Similar waveform detected. Unlocking case. No way! It worked?
Like a charm. These waveforms are no joke. So who are we saving first? So we just have to do the one over there and... Oh? Oh. Who got out first? They both got out! Ugh.
Are you two okay?
You have my thanks, Shalika. It's like I was half awake, but couldn't do anything. I can't believe you spent 800 years like that, Shalika. You're even braver and stronger than I thought. Thank you for enduring that.
Well, I'm grateful to you too. There were a lot of times I thought we'd be done for it if you weren't around. If you're just gonna keep going back and forth like that, can we move on?
Don't let it get to you. We can put the explanation in a neat little package for them. Like saying, great job guys, your history is completely and utterly obliterated.
Do you remember fighting that mysterious thing before the white light appeared? That was the Calamity, and it caused a time flood that washed everything away.
So you're saying my people end Lavinia?
Well, about that, I was thinking we could use the Astral Labos to go back to a time before the Calamity appeared.
You mean there's still a chance to save them? Then let's go find ourselves a star map and some aster orbs. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. You've already got the orbs and Shalika's got the map. In that noggin of hers.
I don't have the exact layout yet, but I can calculate it. I can't promise it'll work either, but I think we should give it a try. Would that be okay with you guys?
Of course. Let's get back one more time. Yay! Everyone's reunited!
Yay!
Wait, does that mean... Yes, we can access the dreams! Oh my gosh, we can access the dreams. Okay, before we move on, let's do our day 2 of the Whisper of Time encounter. Because we did day 1 yesterday on stream, and we did not get anything good. It's just a common door. Like I said, it's the sprinkles of salt, mind you. Alright. It's always the sprinkles of salt. Even if they change it, we still call it the Whisper of Times. Or the sprinkles of salt, as Will Mac would put it. Gamer Dad, if you are watching this, hi. Alright, let's do our single lone encounter. Alright. Let's hope for the best and get something good, maybe. Maybe. Hopefully. This is day 2, by the way, so this is gonna be something. And it's nothing good. But we did not do our 10 pull yesterday. So might as well do our 10 pull today. Let's do our 10 pull on the Dark Devourer. Let's hope I get lucky with this one, because if I don't, then I'm gonna cry about it in the corner. Alright, we are going to try and pull for the Dark Devourer before we move on to the rest of the story. So let's hope for the best and get this party started. Praise upon the RNG gods, please. Praise upon the RNG gods. Praise upon the Church of some guy. Praise upon the Church of those I need to pull for. I need to get lucky. Alright, let's get lucky. 3, 2, 1... Dark Devourer, come home! I need you, Ultra Mighty! I need you! Alright. Let's hope for that. Where's my mouse? It's not working. I thought my mouse was not working. Alright. That's 1. Please get something good. I need Dark Devourer. Give me Dark Devourer. 3. This is 3. Oh gosh, please! Please! Oh my god, my voice.
Lele!
Please, please, give me Dark Devourer! I need him! Oh my god, this is the 6. Stop giving me the 3 stars. Oh my god. This is what happens every time you do a single 10 pull. Oh my god. This is so bad! I am not getting anything good out of this. Oh my god. There's nothing good out of this, damn it! Ah! Nothing good came out of this. And I'm back to no 1,000 stones. Ah! Alright. Let's just go ahead and move through this entire story. That was the worst 10 pull ever. I had my worst 10 pulls, but that was way worse. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, before we move on, I will be right back. I need to refill my water jug, so I'll BRB. And yeah, I need to refill my water since I need the hydration for the dialogue. So BRB! Alright, I'm back. Got my water jug filled up with water. Well, partially filled with water because I didn't want to waste the water in the water dispenser. Because my water jug is a big boy. It's a big boy. It can hold up to 2 liters of water. Gotta stay hydrated. So I only filled it up halfway, so that I don't waste the water in the water dispenser. Alright, let's continue the story. See where it leads us. Whenever you're ready, Shalika.
Okay. Okay. I need to remember the star's position. Kappa Leader was in the same position on Astral Island and Aura Resort, meaning there's no seasonal shift. All I need to do is predict the speed that the stars move based on the difference in those 800 years. And then I take the position of the stars we saw earlier. I don't know what year we're in, but... I don't need to know. I've been looking up at the stars alone for so long. This is the only thing I'm good at, and I'm going to use it to help. Even though I'm not strong like they are. I want to do what I can to save them.
Is she doing it? Please work.
How's this? It's working! It worked! It worked! Now we can...
Well, what happened? I thought it was going to work. What just happened? Let's go.
Why? Why did it stop? We need to go back. If we don't, the world will work. Please, you have to. Please.
Shalika. Give up. It's impossible. Dot? The Astrolabos fell silent after preserving the surviving intelligent beings. It ran out of energy. Unfortunately, it will never work again. Your fate is sealed.
No, that can't be.
Dude, we're going back to all that we have been through from all the previous acts.
It can't be gone forever.
What do we do? I can't open a wormhole and the synth Hydra is gone. Think, there's gotta be something. It can't be over. No. Can't think of anything. It's over, I'm afraid. I have archived a portion of your journey. I hope your end is a pleasant one. The end? Pleasant? That's a good one. How can you possibly be laughing? Hoping for a frown from this clown? Sorry, but that's when the nightmares get ya. The world has been destroyed! What greater nightmare is there? It happens. What did you say? I'm a nightmare. I've seen boatloads of bad dreams. That's why I know how close we are to danger. The end is always on the horizon. But someone somewhere is pushing it back. And now it's your turn. If you give up, it's game over for real.
Still, where do we go from here?
This world doesn't have the power to save itself anymore. But what if? What if what? It's the Calamity again. See, this is what I mean from the main story stuff. That's the same scene that we saw from, like, further into Elzion. You could gather enough energy to save it. Is that possible? Totally. You just have to destroy another world.
What? We have to destroy one world to save another?
It's just a theory, so no need to look so surprised. Although, that is kind of why I said it. You really don't disappoint. Hold on, let me just take a gander here. Alright, I'm just checking my messages for a bit there. Shalika, you have my permission to hit him as hard as you like. In fact, I insist.
I won't!
So what do we need to do to get all this energy? Well, if it's a recipe you're looking for, Chef Chef Maitardi? What? Is this supposed to be like a pun on Chef Boyardee? Maitardi can help. The first thing you need is the right tools. One Kamlanage should do the trick. Then you take the Kamlanage and have him find you lots and lots of energy. And finally, you ask the Kamlanage to use his powers to focus all that energy on the Astral Ruins. And voila! You have yourself a scrumptiously safe world. Simple, right?
But Cam has to do all the work.
Here, and asking for his help won't be possible since he isn't in this era.
Wait, Aldo! Dog told me something earlier. He said he saved everyone who was inside at the time of the flood.
And didn't you tell Kamlanage to evacuate everyone to Remulia Ruins? So there's a high chance he's already here.
And if that's true, then my people might be here too.
Aldo, we need to find them. Aw, do we have to? I mean, the recipe only calls for one Kamlanage. We can't just leave him. Come on, we gotta start looking. I wish they had a chance to meet Kamlanage. They would have been fast friends. Alright, where do we need to go? Wait, huh? So we have to go outside. Alright. Okay, we need to go here. Exhibition room. Oh my god. Whoa, what is this? Oh, it's just the master. We're playing this on difficulty master. I forgot this was set on master difficulty. But yes, I played this on master difficulty. I didn't change it at all. I did not change things at all. No, seriously, I did not change anything. I did not change difficulties. I've been playing on master difficulty for as long as I could remember. Commencing biological scan. Demi-human detected. You may enter the demi-human reserve. Demi-human reserve? Does that mean Lavinia and my people are in here? Let's take a look. What? What is the Golden City doing here?
Todd said he was keeping people in places created from their own memories.
Why would he do such a thing? Couldn't tell ya. My guess is he was just trying to be a good host. Keep him comfy. Whatever the case, we should take a look around. We might find Lavinia and the others. Ooh, we are now in Find Your Friends. Let's see what we can find here too. Huh? Something feels off about this wall. Let's take a closer look. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, there's monsters here too. Alright, let's go fight. After wasting so much of my Chrono Stones on a single temple that did not have anything in it. Alright. Ooh! The wall disappeared. Is this another one of those illusion devices? Let's see if there are more like it. Okay, we have to look at illusions. As I might be delusional. Okay, let's go find this. Let's go explore every inch of this place. Okay, we found one of the illusion walls. Cause I might be delusional. Okay, there's a chest right here. Illusory residue. Illusory residue.
Yosh, gangan semeru ka?
Alright, here we go. Let's go find the other wall. Right here. We're moving. We're cruising. Let's go find the other illusionary. I'll take those. Okay, let's see what's over here, though.
Tension 上げていくぞ。
見せてあげましょう。闇を晴らす方向を。
みんな無事か？
私もそう思います。
Okay, there's another one right here, so this might lead us somewhere. And that's a chest. here we go.
見せてあげる闇を晴らす方向を
みんな無事か
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
と思います。
Okay, I'm back. My mom just called earlier to unplug something outside, so... Okay, let's go back, and I think I saw another one. I think it's around here. Nope, it's on the other side. Some be delusional. Here we are. Oh, Lavinia! Alright, let's check out. Let's clear out every inch of this place.
見せてあげる闇を晴らす方向を
Wake up, Lavinia.
Merit? Aldo? I didn't realize you came back to the Golden City. Wait a sec. This isn't the Australium. I remember trying to shield everyone from a white light and then I can't recall a thing.
I guess we weren't the only era that experienced a time flood. I imagine the light advanced from the past to the future.
Oh, I guess that means I wasn't able to protect the people. I'm sorry, Merit. I asked you to trust me and I let you down.
If you want to apologize for something, let it be waking up after May. I cannot begin my day properly if you oversleep.
But
I was the one who entrusted you with their safety, and I was the one who decided to go with Aldo to the past. So what happened is entirely my burden to bear, and I won't forgive you for trying to shoulder it on your own.
Merit.
And if that will not suffice, then dance. For the end of the world is far too dreary. Alright, so we got Lavinia. We saved Lavinia. Okay, I think next up we're going to try and save Beast Folk. Yes, let's go save Gildna! The entrance said Bespoke Preservation Zone, but if this is Damaku, all the ones here must be... Yes, it is. It's all the Beast Folk. Oh, great. It's one of these puzzles. Oh, no, I'm gonna struggle with this one. Hello, Ranchi. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing?
見せてあげる闇を晴らす方向を
Gonna clear this out.
ご褒美があってもいいと思う
I don't know how much further we are into chapter 2, but we're still like at the beginning parts of this because we're now saving everyone.
背中は任せた一緒に頑張ろう
見せてあげる闇を晴らす方向を
前に進むしかないだろ
Alright. Let's see. Okay, there. Wait! I thought there was something hidden. I thought there was a secret passageway. Okay, how are you today? I am doing well, thank you. I've been absolutely... so much writing. A lot of writing. Alright. Hold on a second. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, let's get back into the game. I see a chest arena over there, but I think we can reach it. Oh, there's a chest. What? I see the chest. Why can't I reach it? Maybe I have to get to open that illusionary device. Okay. I think this is the one we needed. This opens up. Perfect. Now we can get the chest right here. Thank you. Insult to injury ores. Yay! Alright, we have to go around here.
Yes, sir. Oi, sir.
見せてあげましょう。闇を晴らす方向を。
では決め台詞をどうぞ。
よし、じゃあ次の冒険に
Okay,
行こう。
hold on. Before we touch that, let's hope we can get the chest. Right here. 20 class high class scrolls. I almost forgot the high part.
Ikigamiをどうぞ。
任せて。
それ。
見せてあげましょう。闇を晴らす方向を。安全を確保。任務完了。
Okay, we're almost there. We have to save Gildna. Okay, there has to be a chest somewhere. And I don't think there is. Okay, let's go save Gildna.
お仕事を始めましょう。それ。見せてあげましょう。闇を晴らす方向を。
Oh, we got an achievement for that one for sure. Alright. There they are! Oh my god, it's the three of them! We gotta get them out. We have to save the beast folk. Rise and shine, my descendants. You have some nerve making your great ancestor wake you up. I don't recall asking you to do that, but that doesn't change the truth of the matter. We appreciate the help, so-called ancestor of ours. Ancestor? How very rude. If you were not part of my line, I would have found you guilty. Of being far too cheeky.
You were joking? Oh, thank goodness. That look on your face made me think you were serious.
I couldn't resist a little poke after seeing some familiar faces. This place is filled with those water coffins Speary was in. Would you mind telling us what happened? Of course. And then we fade to black, as usual. The beast folk are gone? No, that can't be! I apologize. Though it is hard to believe, you have nothing to gain by lying. So for however hard it is to hear, it must be true.
This is awful! We finally found hope. We were able to preserve Rustin. And now, all our hard work was for nothing.
We live in harmony with the planet, so I would accept our end by natural selection. But a calamity, and so suddenly, that's a different story. We beastfolk refuse to lose without even getting a chance to fight. Indeed, and whatever it is you are up against, we know that we stand by you, Your Majesty.
Yeah, and I'll give it my all, for the future of the beastfolk!
A fine resolve. Now, let us get out of here. Alright. What's this door? The door is shut tight. Okay. Lastly, we have the human preservation zone ahead. So we'll have to save Kamlanaj now. Satellite Stadium? Then Kamlanaj and the others must be in here. Yes, indeed they are. The door is locked. I got a keycard. Okay, so we need to find some keycards for here. For this location, to be precise. We have to look at everything. There's another keycard. Found one. Oh, there's an illusion door. Did I miss the pulls? You did miss me pull on a single 10 for Dark Devourer. It wasn't good at all. I can guarantee it wasn't good at all. I did not get Alter Mighty at all. I got garbage. Oh, there's a door. Okay, we'll have to go to that other illusionary wall first. There's a pathway, and there's a Chestorino, which gave me frags of attacks. I'll take those. Alright, reach the door! Oh, come on! I don't need another fight again. Right. I got the key card. Now we need to find the other key card. There's a pathway here. Gotta be a okay, I see it. That's a door key card. I keep saying card key yesterday. I keep saying card key every time I find like a key card. I keep saying card key instead of key card. Oh wait, right here. I thought I missed it. And then we have another chest. And now we can finally save Kamlanaj and the others.
Yosh, gangan semeru ka?
And now, there they are! Let's go save them. Guess it's my turn now. It's you. Hey, how was the waterbed? Comfy? Have yourself any bad dreams in there? I had a nightmare that the world continued on peacefully, even though that's not the case. What happened? This wasn't your doing, was it? Nuh-uh, not me. Betcha wish it was, though. Then you could just beat me up and call it a day. Woohoo! You saved the world. You're a hero. Not this time, Clughorn. There's something written in here. Mildy, 1081 AD, 1100 AD. Born in Elzion, human female. Whoa, talk about an invasion of privacy.
This is all public information. What bothers me is the date of death. How rude. I'd like to file a complaint.
Are we assumed dead because the world ended? Yet here we are, standing very much alive. Calm down, you two. Right now, the world's basically at a standstill, so it makes sense for it to be written that way, don't you think? Right now, you say. Does that mean you have a solution in mind? You bet! That's why I came to get ya! It's finally time for you to save the world, Calamity. Now we gathered everyone! There's everyone! I'm so glad you're all safe. Of course we are. You told us to evacuate to the Astral.
Clown, we have Calamity now. What next?
I head to the Astral Labos, of course. He should be able to get it working. Then let's head back. Huh? It won't open.
Warning. Warning.
It seems we activated the security system.
It is forbidden for exhibits to leave the room. Please return goods to their case immediately. But we didn't take any goods! Intend to return exhibits not detected, switching from conversational mode to retrieval mode.
Oh no. It doesn't look like we can talk our way out. Fortunately not. We have to fight.
Yes,
And that's just gonna be an easy win.
見せてやろう闇を晴らす方向を
みんな無事か？
私もそう思います。What was that all about? The voice mentioned exhibits, yes? Perhaps that explains the offensive place card in front of my chamber.
Am I to infer that this is some sort of museum and we are part of a collection made for the curator's enjoyment?
Aldo said that this place is run by a machine. What would it want with us? What would it want with us?
Dot said it was preserving us here, but who knows what the true reason is. Thinking about it will get us nowhere. We need to keep moving forward. If anyone gets in our way, we strike down. Simple as that. 'Cause I might be delusional, but girls like you and you. Womp womp. Looks like it's shut tight. There's no key in sight, so I guess we won't be getting back through here. Unless... Hey Mildy, Clughorn, think you could give the old teleport trick a try? No, I am sure you know by now how dangerous it is for us to teleport without knowing where we'll end up. Then we have no choice but to find another way, even if it takes longer. What's the rush? We can't take our sweet time touring the facilities while heading toward the finish line. Dang. This isn't time for jokes. The outside world is destroyed. Forgive me, but I will be going on ahead. Of course you are. Yeesh, what's got his coattails in a twist? It's no wonder he's got all those wrinkles on his forehead. Besides, there's really no reason to get so worked up. Whether we sprint or stroll, reality's still the same. You will be unable to switch masks for a while. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, let's head through this door then. This room feels different than the others. There doesn't seem to be any other way forward, so why don't we have a look around? I wonder what era the people in these chambers are from.
Their clothes look similar to the ones in our era, but the fabric looks shinier. It reminds me of the clothes Speary and Rem wear. Hey, Speary, what do you... Oh, right.
She's still unconscious?
Yeah. What do I do if Speary just disappears like this? She's always looking out for me, but I wasn't able to do anything in return. Some friend am I. Some friend I am.
I know how you feel, but blaming yourself for your shortcomings won't change anything.
Oh!
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. Your thoughts were quite loud.
I didn't know anything about Speary until we went to Dot in the past. If I had known, then maybe I could have done something.
We can't change the past, no matter how much we regret it. But if you didn't know anything about her, it might be because you never felt the need to. Speary is the same person, regardless of where she was born, raised, and lived her life. You stuck with her because you enjoyed her company. I think that counts as friendship.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Mildy.
Everyone, come here.
There's Rem! Rem? What are you doing here?
Could you quiet down? I was just moved here from the bottom floor. Don't you dare tell me to quiet down! No happy reunion for you, I see. What's there to be happy about? You erased my people. Innocent people! Guess I did, huh? Well, it was that or millions of people in the distant future. That includes Kamlanaj and his friends over there. It was a choice between sacrificing those who came before and those who come after. That's all there was to it.
That's a mean way to put it.
So what now? What are you trying to do here at the end of the world? We're trying to start up the Astral Labos and get to a time before the Calamity appeared. Changing history to keep yourselves alive. How original. You're right. We're trying to do the same thing you did. We intend to bear the burden on that decision. I don't think it was a coincidence. It was a coincidence we reunited here. Why don't you join us? You're joking, right? Did you really just ask me to help you?
You wanted to go further back in time, didn't you? That means you know the...
Wait, if you can't get Ram to help, then I won't be necessary, will I? You okay, Shalika? You okay, Shalika?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine. As I was saying, if you know the way the stars looked back then, could you tell us? If that's not asking too much.
My people are tied to the stars, so of course I know how they looked like. But you'll need a ton of energy to get to the past. Do you have a solution for that? In fact, I do, but it's a bit, let's say, out of this world. Oh, I get it. You're even worse than I am. What do you mean?
But then, that means you still have a chance to save the future. And that's...
I wonder if I'm jealous. Oh, I see. I've been sad about being left behind by the people and all they do. Alright then, I'll help you out.
What? I didn't know you could get out on your own. Unlike you guys, I'm not some doll on display. I just hopped in to keep my life from slipping away. It's not like there's much I can do at this point.
Do you mean Dot was treating us beast folk like taxidermy exhibits?
It's not just the beast folk. That piece of scrap is trying to archive everything on this planet.
Do you have any idea why?
All the years have worn away at me, so my memory is not what it used to be, but I remember that much. Those hooded beings are terrestrials from beyond the clouds.
You mean they came from space?
It wasn't that uncommon to get visitors from the stars in the era I was born. That bucket of bolts and his friends were among them. They claimed to be life forms gathering intelligence. You can see what they were up to in the back room. If you're interested, I'll show you the way. Come on, follow me.
I wanted to do a little difference in the voice for Rem and Spheri, so that they can be easily distinguished. Rem is sus, obviously. Well, she's got the star map in her head, so we don't have much choice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
'Cause I might be delusional.
Let's go follow Rem then.
Well, this is their little secret spot.
It looks like some sort of research facility. What exactly were they researching?
To answer your question, this.
It looks like a spiral mark, and what is that other thing? I think the spiral is a base sequence, DNA.
D and A?
Think of it like a blueprint for all living things. Calamity, primordial sea, planet evolution. Did I read primordial sea? Did I read primordial sea? Primordial sea. Primordial sea. That's a Genshin reference. It's a Genshin reference. That's a Genshin reference. Primordial sea. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that, bro. They did not just mention primordial sea in this. It's all written in an ancient language. It will take time to decipher it all.
It's the language used in the auric arts. I should be able to make it out. You speak this hunk of junk's language?
Yes, I learned it from the materials the Arcanists use.
It seems like a journal of sorts.
A calamity born of the oh my god, it's freaking Genshin reference. No way.
A calamity born of the primordial sea. We decided to unravel the mystery of the energy descended from the heavens.
So the calamity came from above, huh? Kinda like what happened when my world was destroyed.
By studying this being akin to the planet, we may be able to uncover the secrets of life.
We want to understand evolution, the Gyre melody, the brilliance of life that we, ungrowing and unchanging, cannot attain.
The secrets of life? I wonder if us demi-humans were part of that research.
Our research taught us several things. The first is that spirulina brings destruction to the world in order to allay its pain. It washes away all life upon its surface and restores elemental power to the world. Another thing we discovered is that Spirulina cannot be controlled. Once this planet cries for help again, the Calamity will wake from its slumber. Is there a way for us to combat this threat? At the very least, we can make a record of everything before all becomes naught.
I didn't really get all that. Could you summarize it for me, darling?
As you wish, princess. We captured the Calamity to research it, but it was too much to handle. Our bad. I wonder how good our odds are against something akin to the planet itself. I mean, I think we're pretty screwed. It's like characters in a game trying to beat the developers. It just ain't possible. We live in different layers, so we can't even lay hands on it. Forget about a perfect ending, we can't even get a good one. Even if we can't win, we have to try. You're seriously gonna go up against that thing again? Even after your fail-tastic first try? It might be quite the opponent you have best. It must be quite the opponent to have bested Aldo.
And even if we don't have a chance, our odds of winning are higher if we at least put up a fight. And we have to try for Zesta, Brasa, and everyone else who disappeared.
You're fools, all of you. That said, there's a difference between brave and brash. We need to have a strategy if we want a chance at winning. I can't read for some reason. A chance like this one probably won't come along again. You all shine so bright. Fine, I said my piece, but you know what you're up against, and you know what you're up against. It's pointless for me to try and stop you. I don't know what your plan is, but I'll take you to the Astrarium.
Things have gone from bad to worse again, but everyone's still so optimistic. There's nothing an ordinary person like me could do to help them, even if the dimmest stars have their place. So I won't say I'm worthless, but I can't hold a candle to their shine. I don't belong here. Spiri, I'm finally starting to understand how you felt. It must have been so lonely on the outside, looking in.
Alright, let's head back to the Astrarium. Here we go. A trial awaits you beyond this point. Yes. So if you go down here, from here then, where are you going?
To the Astrarium. We want to use the Astrolabos.
You mean to go to the past to change the end result? Yeah, we can't just accept things ending this way. Your history has reached its end, but it has been carefully archived. There are two types of death for intelligent beings, and I have protected you from one of them, being forgotten.
Hey, Mr. Curator, they don't need your sympathy.
Rem, return to your coffin immediately. It must be you have been come into contact with the Calamity before. It must have been a strain just keeping yourself together. At this rate, you will perish. I'd rather perish than stay frozen in a box somewhere. A proper death is proof that I lived. And you all share this sentiment? I have no intention of dying, but I would much rather face my end than be preserved here. I see. Then you leave me with no choice. I will stop you from marching to your own demise by force. Well, that's gonna be something. That's easier said than done. I'm just gonna do this. That's easier said than done. Resistance is futile. The world is already gone. Well, we are well aware. You needn't repeat yourself. If you understand, then return to your containers for safekeeping. If you do, then someday the new life forms that reach this place will see you and remember you. Your way of life is to bequeath, to inherit, and to connect to one another, is it not? In which case, we can't do that, because even though the world is gone, we're still here. As long as we're alive, there's hope. So we can't give up. I see. But where do you intend to go? There's no path for you to follow.
Maybe not ahead of us, but there is one behind us.
We're gonna use the astral levels to go to a time before the world ended. I mentioned this before, but the Astral Lavos has gone quiet. Going back in time is not possible. If it's out of energy, then we got an extra special way to fix that.
It's super duper simple too! There's no energy here. We'll just get it from somewhere else.
And if you need specifics, we're gonna take whatever's left from a world that's already gone under. Ordinarily, energy exchanges with other time layers are dangerous, but in this case, that should not pose a problem. Though I cannot say I approve of robbing a corpse like this. But we have little choice. No matter who bears a grudge against me, I must survive. I must find a way for my descendants to live.
I do feel bad about it, but we need to prioritize ourselves at the moment. There is something in this world that I want to protect, and I must be alive to do it.
If there is a chance that you survive, I will permit it, but I will stop you if things become dangerous. Do you understand? Yeah. We have to keep trying so long as we live. Well, looks like we lost. The world doesn't have much longer, so what's the plan? If we use our powers, we could get out of here, get to another world. Thanks, but I can't do that. I'm going to stay and see it end with my own eyes. Guess you're so fed up you're throwing in the towel, huh? Well, I can't blame you. I'm pretty beat myself. I'm the only one who's staying. What's that supposed to mean? I think I'll send a vision to my other selves of the dangers facing the world. It's too late to save our home, but maybe there's still a chance for the others. Whoa, that's so cool! You're like a superhero, straight out of an old-timey movie. But self-sacrifice is kinda passé, no? Right now, living for yourself's trendy. Come on, what say we forget about the world and enjoy a life on the run? If we don't leave now, we'll die. This is our last chance. I won't die, not as long as you remember me in our home. As the clan's leader, I'm ordering you to leave this place. That's so... I'm sorry. I'm sorry we never got to go to that dessert buffet. Why are you bringing that up now? It's normal to apologize when breaking a promise to a friend. Alright, I get it. I'll go. But if you're really my friend, you wouldn't make me carry the weight of the world and my best friend's life. The axis of the world is shifting. It's all being swept away. Please, don't let our dreams come to an end. Mighty? Whoopsies! I guess I fell asleep standing. I'll explain everything at the Astral Ruins. You guys go on ahead. Seriously, what a time to be having flashbacks.
What's the matter, darling?
Well, I was just thinking that selling my home to live a little longer makes me a villain.
People who save the world are again a dozen, but people who destroy the world, those are special. It makes me like you that much more, darling.
You've got a good eye for value. Are you really sure about this? About what? Destroying a world to save our own butts? Let me think about it. Yeah, I'm sure. You seem bothered enough for the both of us, though. No matter what excuse we try to make, destroying another world is unforgivable. But it's the only choice we have, so we have to bear the weight of it all. You really don't change. I think I told you before, but my abilities allow me to see possibilities through the eyes of myself in other worlds, which means the destroyed world I saw was lived by another version of me. Yes, that's possible. The universe is a big place. When we first met, you said the same thing, that I don't change. Give me a sec, I need a sip of water. Did you come from that world I saw? The one that was destroyed? Couldn't say. I can't remember all the details of my life. And now you're offering up your home so that we...
Blah, blah, blah! Are you done yet? Stay in your lane, mister. It's my job to look after my darling, not yours.
Yeah, and you've got a way of talking my ear off. My advice? Learn how to get to the point a little faster. Now let's get to the Astral Ruins. You're so good at hiding your true emotions, it's actually quite sad. You can now switch between maps! Yep, my mouse is not working. Cause I'm a beta. Oh my gosh! I didn't think we could get through chapter 2 so fast! It's not- oh my- we're like an hour and 30 minutes in. It's an hour and a half in. Okay, we can get started chapter 3 in today's stream. Hopefully we can finish it in the next part. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna explain our big recycling plan today. I'm a little old to be addressed as boy, I think. Trying to still crack up jokes, good Sir Clughorn. Does that bother you? I suppose it is a little embarrassing, now that I think about it. Quiet down, kiddies! Your teacher is speaking, so listen up! Step 1, Mare and I open up a path to another world through the planet's dreams. Step 2, Kamlanaj uses his powers to resonate the worlds and connect them temporarily. Step 3, the demi-humans and beastfolk use their elemental affinity to move all the energy to the Astral Labos. Step 4, Rem starts up the Astral Labos when it has enough energy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? An explanation needs to be tailored to its audience. Did you hear that, Kamlanaj? I realize that I use a lot of metaphors, but I don't think they're that difficult to comprehend.
I still don't think he gets it.
Now that we're all up to speed, let's move on to the main event. Time to destroy a world! Hey, Kamlanaj. I'm gonna put the last nail in the coffin. I'm gonna end our world, our home, so that people remember it existed. Oh, the cracks! So when it's gone, just know it wasn't cause you saved it, you couldn't save it. It's cause a monster like me robbed it of everything it had.
Is it open?
It's not very stable, but yeah, it's open. All we have to do now is to look through these dreams and find a world to connect. I can't find the markers I left when coming here. Does that mean my world's already gone? Damn it! Concentrate. Hold on a sec. Okay, hold. I was just checking a message. I can show you the world I can show you the world I saw so many times in my dreams. Would that help? Yeah, I think so. There it is! But we got a slight problem. What's that?
It's starting to close! It might be on the verge of dying! It won't be able to get much energy out of it, and it might end up dying on us before we have enough!
Hold on a second. Just trying to put something inside a paper bag. A plastic bag, not a paper bag. 'Cause I'm happy to lose. But girls like you make you. I keep dropping things. Okay, let's get back to the reading of dialogue.
That's more than a slight problem!
Varus, Myrus, I need to change forms to draw more energy from the planet. Yes, sir!
They're beast forms! Isn't there anything we can do? Isn't there anything we can do?
Just existing here is enough for us, so stay calm and believe in them, Lavinia.
Everyone's trying so hard!
They're trying to wring every last drop of energy out of that world, but the Astral Labos still won't move. How embarrassing.
How can you say that? They're doing everything they can!
So what? We did too, but it still wasn't enough to save the world. It's pointless. I won't give up! Ogre and Korra, can't you open up the portal any wider? I doubt it will have much effect, but you are welcome to try. You really are fools. Still... I mean, it is working, just slowly.
Rem?
I'm leaving the Astral Ruins to you, and I'm going to transfer my powers to your friend. Move. I'll show you what the power of the ancients can do. What are you doing? I thought you were mad at us. Of course I am, but you're still trying, even if all that's left is despair. It's ridiculous and pitiful, like watching someone struggle through a bottomless swamp. So pitiful, it made me want to help. Ooh! The power of the stars! And I'm a fool too, so I don't mind using the last of my power to do it. The last of... Wait! Please, don't let the spiral of life that began with us break. I'm entrusting you with the future that we couldn't reach. Rem! What is happening? She sacrificed herself for the last power of her will? So what's gonna happen next?
No! Rem!
What's with the face, Shalika?
What's with the face, Shalika? Is that you, Spiri? There she is!
Yes, yeah. Seems like Rem saved me. I still don't get her.
I'm so glad you're back! I was so worried! You never answered, no matter how many times I called you!
Sorry, but I promise I heard you. I was happy to hear you say my name.
Spiri!
Come on, we have a happy reunion later. We gotta get the Astral Ruins working.
Don't worry, I know I can do it, and this time, it'll work for sure! Please, take us back to a time before the Calamity!
Oh, it's working?
Huh? Something seems different this time.
I don't know that I've ever seen a wormhole this big. Ah! Everyone gets sucked in. Oh, it's this world. Where are we?
No clue, but looks like the world's still intact.
That's good.
That's good news. It means we succeeded.
Now if we can prevent the Calamity from waking up, we can return the world to normal. Gildna, what do you think of this place? It may be hard to believe, but the air itself is teeming with elemental energy. It may be the era where deities yet roam the earth. You could call it the Age of the Gods. Nice cliffhanger! Boy, that's a good cliffhanger. Age of the Gods. Dang. You'll be unable to switch maps for a while. Great! Perfect! Absolutely beautiful. Cause I'm a bit delusional. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with chapter 3. Since we still have a little bit of time, let's just go ahead and then we can finish the rest of chapter 3 in the next part, depending on how long it may be. Chapter 3, Gyre Memory. The party heads to a
いつ
time
でも
before...
来なさい。
I thought I was saying something. The party heads to a time before the Calamity's awakening. A world full of divine secrets. The Age of the Gods. Dude, this place is beautiful though. Oh, that is some background material. Yo! What? That looks like Acheron's thing. The Nihility. That looks like the Nihility.
Is this the Age of the Gods? It's hard to think deities are just walking around. There's so much I don't get. I feel like my head's going around in circles. Still, it's a very pretty place. I've traveled all around, but I've never seen anything quite like this before.
But floating in the air like this does remind me of the future a bit.
We've crossed plates on our tours before, but the skies never looked so strange in my memory.
I don't recall anything like this in ours or the Hollow Time Layer. An unknown land to both Aldo and Cam, is it? Then we ought to be extra careful. There may be endemic diseases that we aren't immune to, or different customs that may cause trouble for us. I am very curious about this place, but we need to prioritize our safety. Oh, the music stopped. Alrighty, I think that's enough hide and seek. You can come out now. I wasn't really hiding. Who is it? Rem?
Whoa, you know my nickname?
Whoa, okay, I'm gonna give her that same voice.
Whoa, you know my nickname? And here I was ready to rattle off a whole self-introduction. Are you Rem from the past? Guess it's best to at least introduce myself properly to guess. I'll keep it short though. My name is Remrelia.
So it is not a typo. She is named Remrelia.
My name is Remrelia, and I'm a dream mancer at the observatory.
A dream mancer?
You haven't heard of us? So you didn't come here with our power then? You haven't heard of us? So you didn't come here with our power then? If that's the case...
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that, my mom called. Okay. Is it a fight you want? Very well. I much prefer to a cozy welcome party.
Dun dun dun! Welcome, survivors, one and all, to Saphira Observatory. It's been so long since we had guests.
Yeah, it's nice knowing there are still people alive out there.
You okay? I hope we didn't scare you. I mean, it'd be pretty awful if you kicked the bucket after coming all this way.
Though she may be a past version of the Rem we know, she is quite different.
Yeah, I'd say she's more like Speary than anything.
Really? I mean, I guess it might be true if you think so, Shalika.
Speary? She's obviously still upset about what happened earlier. I know there's nothing I can do about it, but still...
I'll take you to the observatory. Just follow me. She's so beautiful, though. Why do they look like Sunday's NPC? Because of the halo at the back of their head. It's literally... They're literally giving us Honkai Star Rail references, but like the Black Void stuff, that's literally an Acheron thing. Because she summons the Nihility. And yes, they also have the halos, just like Sunday. Love it.
What do we do? Remrelia doesn't seem to mean to harm us.
Agreed. We don't have anything to go on either, so we might as well go with her. I have no objections, but we are enemies in the future, so we must remain vigilant.
Are you guys gonna stay here? Cause then I'll head back on my own.
Sorry, we'll follow you.
Quest accepted!
Whoa, this place is beautiful. Kitokato! Oh my gosh! Give me that. I need this. I'm taking this cat with me. I'm taking Venus with me. It's so beautiful!
Oh, it's such a pretty little kitty. Such a pretty little kitty.
This is a big space, though.
Come on, hurry! The observatory is just up ahead. Remrelia's so excited and I can't keep up. Not to mention...
Whoa! You really are from here! Where'd you come from? Boreas? Or maybe Konos?
Never seen clothes like that before. Are you from space? I mean, we saw a weird craft the other day. Is the moon made of cheese?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Everyone's so welcoming.
Yeah, sorry if it's overwhelming at all. They just love having guests. And I can't blame them. What with the time flood destroying the world and all that, we haven't seen any new faces since then. The time flood already happened? So we're too late. We can't be certain just yet. You said the Calamity awoke after you chased Rem into the past, yes? So if we suppose this is a past version of Rem, it wouldn't make sense chronologically for the Calamity to have already happened. But what if the time flood doesn't happen just once? The flood she's talking about might be the one depicted on the mural.
Does that mean the prayer of the Gyre melody is here?
I can't say for sure, but the world I saw in my vision was destroyed because the people didn't evolve in the right way. If that's the case, then we might have a chance of winning against the Calamity if we find it now.
Curious about that hole, huh? Yeah, can't blame you. It's a total eyesore. Something about it feels familiar. What is it?
I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's literally Acheron's Nihility. That is literally Acheron's Nihility.
It's the Celestial Eye! It's the Celestial Eye! That's where the Calamity showed up and washed away the world! Don't you remember?
You know how the gods up north have been fighting for centuries. That caused the planet so much pain and it started crying. And all those tears washed time away here. Those wounds haven't healed, so the tears just keep flowing. That is quite a poetic way of putting it.
Poetic? Nah, that's exactly what happened. But you must have come from pretty far not to know about the planet's tears or the Celestial Eye. Maybe somewhere like the future?
How could you tell?
Huh? Oh well, I guess you don't know what Dreammancers are either then. Dreammancers have visions of possibilities through the dreams of the planet. We use that power to choose a path that'll keep the world alive.
Hold on! Hold on! We have Primordial Sea Genshin reference. We have the Celestial Eye that looks like Acheron's ult. We also have dreams relating to Penacony. How many more Hoyo references I can find in this entire thing? Oh my gosh, there's so many references I couldn't even tell you guys. As someone who plays Genshin and Honkai, I see references everywhere. It's literally everywhere, help me! So there are others with the same powers as Cam. I'd always wondered about my roots, and now I finally found them. I'm also connected to this world, and someone in it.
I can see way far into the future, and there are people dressed kind of like you. So I just figured that might just be it.
They're from the future? That's incredible!
Then you must know that the Calamity appears in our time too. Yup, the floating cities fall from the sky and sink into the sea. Even this observatory plummets all the way down and shatters to pieces. I wanna stop the Calamity, no matter what it takes. You know, now that I think about it, you look just like me. You're just noticing now? I was so excited to see you guys that it completely slipped my mind. Besides, the more beauties there are, the better. We make the world a much better place, brighter place. This isn't the time for jokes. I'm serious. I don't want the world to be destroyed. I understand. Then let me speak to you as a Dreammancer. Oh, she's in work mode! Guess we better split.
Good luck, Remrilia. If you guys have time later, come hang out in town.
As a keeper of Saphira Observatory, I welcome you. Now please, come inside.
Remrelia. So we're heading into the Saphira... what's it called? Saphira Observatory. Floating City Remulia. We're in Remulia! I thought it said Lemuria. Oh, we're in Raphael's world? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I'm a delusional, but girls like you and you. The Astrarium! This room looks just like the Astrarium, but there's no Astral Labos.
What do you mean? It's right over there. What do you mean? It's right over there. Oh! The Astral Labos in this era is so tiny! Right then. Ahem! You came to Saphira Observatory to find a way to save the world. Is that correct?
We fought the Calamity in the future, but we didn't stand a chance. We couldn't even land a single hit. So we used the Astral Labos to come to a time before the Calamity, before the time flooded, and ended up here, in the Age of the Gods. So we want to stop the Calamity, but we don't know how. How can we win against an opponent like that? Hold on a second. How can we win against an opponent we can't even fight?
Whoa! You wanna
Excuse me, sorry about that. Whoa! You wanna fight that thing? That is wild! Oh, what the heck? What? Oh no. What just happened? Eh? Hold on. What? Whoa, that was weird. Hold on a second. Okay. What? Huh? You guys aren't hearing any audio, right? Hold on a second. Okay, that was weird. Scuff much? Already nearing the end of the stream? That's wild. I thought it was like, huh? I couldn't hear any volume or something. Whoa, you wanna fight that thing? That is wild. I don't even know how you come up with this stuff. Your speech is slipping. Back when we were in Dot, I found out I was somehow related to the Calamity. Do you know anything about that? Dot? You mean that giant building that came down from the sky? He tried to contain the Calamity. Can you believe that guy? As punishment, he's gonna help protect the place now. Is the Calamity here too? In the lowest level. Take us there. You've got an urgent look in your eyes. Like if you don't go there right now, you'll fall apart. I understand, but I don't want to provoke it, so only a few of you are permitted to come with me. Then let it be Aldo and Speary. Their ties to the Calamity run deeper than ours. Just the two of them, then? Understood. In the meantime, please feel free to explore the observatory and the surrounding areas. Now then, I will activate the teleportation device. Please head to the furthest room. Alright. Dude, this looks so cool. I love the designs. And yes, there are a bunch of Sunday NPCs. Whoa. This is the lowest level. You might not be able to see the Calamity, but it is over there. How do I work this thing? Hey, Speary! That hooded guy said they were using energy from the Calamity, right? We just have to use it all up, run it dry. But if that could solve the problem, don't you think someone would have done it already? I know that, but I have to try. I have to destroy myself somehow. That's enough, Speary. Calm down. Calm down? Calm down? How can I possibly calm down? If I don't do something, I'm gonna end up killing Shalika. I'm gonna drown the whole damn world and everyone in it. Oh my gosh, everyone's just fading. Summer be delusional. There will be nothing left. No past, no future, no one. Nothing! How can I possibly be calm? I apologize. I should not have brought you here without fully understanding the circumstances. Your name's Speary, right? Why don't you tell me what's going on? And then we fade to black. So you were born from the Calamity, and to save your friends, you want to destroy yourself? Yeah, I felt it when we were in Dot. That thing inside that tank was me. I'm the one who kills everyone. That thing can't be allowed to coexist, or exist at all. Spirulina, the destroyer. She's the one who said it! Spirulina, destroyer of worlds. No one wants you to be born. Remrelia, don't say things like... Remrelia, don't say things like that! I have to wonder if there are things out there that shouldn't be allowed to exist, as you say.
After all, everything in this world was born from the planet. And as a dreammancer, someone who sees the planet's dreams, I don't consider a calamity to be any different than you or me. Life is life, and even if it destroys civilizations, there is no life in this world that shouldn't exist. Or so I think. Besides, if the calamity should not exist, then neither should I, as someone who absorbed it. Wait, what do you mean by that? The calamity fell from the celestial eye like a waterfall. Splish, splash, and all that. I was right beneath it, so I took a direct hit and nearly drowned. That's terrible. Then I used my psychic resonance to absorb part of the calamity's soul, and here I am now. That was a day. You make it seem like nothing. Well, there's not much I can do about it now. And now that I've met you, I get it. The soul I took into me is a good one. What's that supposed to mean? You'll get it someday. Well then, let's head back up. We won't solve anything standing around here.
Oh, whoa. What happened? What's going on? Something malfunctioned. It looks like the others aren't back yet. Maybe we should take a little break.
Hey, Speary, why don't we go for a walk outside? It might be good to get some fresh air.
Okay, we're back in the fray. This is the freaking Astral Ruins. It's so much smaller. Floating city. Whoa, there's a lot. Okay. That's a lot. I feel like we're in Penacony. Like a version of Penacony. This place is so surreal.
Speary, there's so much I want to say to you. Like, thanks, and are you okay, and I'm worried about you, and tell me how you're feeling, and... Shalika, could you calm down a little? Your thoughts are making our heads swirl. Oh, sorry! I guess I'll just say the thing I want to most. I want to most then, and that's... Thank you for saving me. You've been keeping me safe ever since we met. You just speak your mind, which has caused us to fight a couple of times, but... You helped me over and over again since our paths crossed, even though I can't contribute anything, so I'm grateful.
Hold on a second, I just need to chat for a bit. Just give me a second. Ouch. Something is stuck to my freaking nails and I had to pull it out.
But
Okay, I just finished my chat there for a bit.
I'm... It doesn't matter what you are, Spiri. You saved my life, and that's all that matters to me. And to be totally honest, I really can't wrap my mind around you being a Calamity. It's not like I'm doubting it or anything. It just doesn't register with me, I guess. Whoa, you've got no survival instincts. You wouldn't last one day in the wild. Well, I don't live in the wild. I live in the town. What I mean is, you're my friend, Spiri. Isn't that enough? And that's all I have to say about that.
Shitty. I am getting a little bit sleepy. Hold on a second. Okay.
Shalika.
Okay, we're back to the voice acting.
It crossed my mind before, but you don't have much of a vocabulary, do you? Why are you telling me this now? Good question. Guess I just can't help it. Talking with you makes me feel like I can be myself. It's nice having meaningless conversations like this. I can forget all about it. Just enjoy the here and now. It's a real treat. Thanks for cheering me up, Shalika. Let's get back to Aldo and the others.
Okay, I read that wrong.
Let's get back to the observatory. The others might be back by now.
Okay, let's head back to the observatory. And once we get back to the observatory, okay, what the heck am I? Okay, here we go. I thought, like, what am I pressing? I just have to walk over it. It's like a liminal space. This place is a liminal space. Okay. I think this is a good place to end part 2 of my playthrough. Oh, there's dialogue already.
What's that sound?
It seems as though there might be some trouble down below. Remreli and the others versed in Dot's workings have gone to the lowest level. They do not know what the problem is.
Oh.
It was Spiri who was button mashing everything. Wait, so hold on a second. What did I say? My Filipino accent just came out.
I know what went wrong. Come on, Shalika. We can't get down from the back room.
That was a way to put it. And this is where I'm going to be ending it. What a way to end part 2 of my playthrough. What a way. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna be officially ending part 2 of my full playthrough of an Ode to Origin. So, let's head on back to the main screen. Let's head on back here. We're going to... No single pulls. Antilier, I need to save 1,000 stones, please. I need to save 1,000 stones. I am broke. I am absolutely broke. I am absolutely broke from pulling a Nekoko altar. Nekoko with a K! I'm broke from that. Oh my god, I need to save for that. Okay. Before we officially end, yeah, that was a lot to take in. We were able to save everyone in Chapter 2, which happened in today's stream, and now we are now starting in Chapter 3. We are now into Chapter 3. We're getting close to what can be unraveled during the entire thing. And it looks like Speary's button mashing on that water coffin really did a number on causing a bit of a ruckus inside the Astrarium. So, before we end officially on today's stream, I want to do a song, because I haven't done a song in a long time. So, I will sing this song. Let's sing this one. Let's go ahead and bring my microphone here and pull up my microphone here. Here we go. Let's do this. What? Oh, that was scary. I thought my thing was gone. Could you spare a second? Slow your pace, listen to the story of Cardathea. She called for freedom, she yearned for legend, dreaming of splendid adventure. Will the prophecy manifest? Will I be the maiden who is blessed? Then I'll walk down the glory path, bring honor and brightness back. Wipe out all the enemies in sight. There is no turning back this time. Will it realize? Will it realize? Will the laurel be placed on my head? One day we shall cheer and dance, making joy forever last. The prophecy is nothing but a vicious lie. Here comes the growling dark tide. The more pain she feels, the clearer she sees. Halos of divine are fading. I can hear the bell of fate sound. It's high time to turn it around. I'll carry on my glorious journey with the blessings and wish by my side. Won't accept the fate that is set. There is no turning back this time. This will realize, it will realize. Truth in my heart never dies. I'll pierce through all the veils of lies with the silver sword in my hand. Blindfolded me, wrap me in lies like ocean's mist. I'm still that girl carrying the hopes. I'll break the shackles, free the souls trapped in those dark worlds. Nothing can stop me walking down this path, bringing honor and blessings back. Won't accept the fate that is set. There is no turning back this time. Will it be true? Will it be true? Be a closure for this myth book. One day we shall cheer and dance, making joy forever last.
Lovely!
Okay, that was With Glory I Shall Fall from a different game called Wuthering Waves. And I actually want to try and sing this song too before we officially end. I want to try this one. Okay, let's go for it. Let's hit this. Let's do this. If you know the song, you know where it came from. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. I failed you so many times. I committed so many crimes. And I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm at home again. I thought that I could run away, run away. I had nothing more to say, more to say. And I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am. It's alright. Yeah, 'cause baby, I'm home again. The love that we had, was it good enough? And I wasn't fine with the way it was. And there was nothing else you could have said. 'Cause I had reasons to be somebody else. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here I am. It's alright. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost. But now I'm found again. I am home. Baby, here I am. I was Baby, I'm home again. Yes, I did it! I sung that with no problems. Well, there was a bit of a hiccup because I couldn't get the part of like balancing out the parts I needed to sing and go low for it. But yes, that was my cover of, what was the title of the song? Home Again by Park Lane. And that song was from Weefy's Exploring a World That Doesn't Exist. Or is it that one? Is it that the title? Wait. That's what I said, like, when I said Exploring a World That Doesn't Exist. Yes, that's the title. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. Searching for a world that doesn't exist. Okay. Because whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. I am waiting for that part 2, by the way. I'm waiting for that part 2. I'm looking forward to that part 2 if there is going to be a part 2. But anyways, that's going to be my last song, my second and last song for today's stream. I will get into streaming on Twitch again because I'm going to be covering Wuthering Waves. We'll just see about how I'm going to pull that off. But anyways, this is where I'm going to be ending today's live. Thank you all so much for tuning in on part 2 of my playthrough of An Ode to Origin Act 4, The Gyre, Evolutionary Principles. We finished chapter 2 with Shalika saving everyone from their water coffins. And now we are in chapter 3 and we are now in the floating city known as Remulia. Or would you like to call it Lemuria, because my brain is going to love and deep space right now. But yes, part 3 is going to be the next part. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming next week, but yeah, I'm going to be very busy next week considering we have a lot of school events happening. It's our major sporting event at my college right now for next week, so I'm definitely going to be not as active as I am for yesterday and today, but I hope to see you guys next Saturday for the finale part, hopefully the finale part of my playthrough of An Ode to Origin Act 4. Again, I don't know anything about what's going to happen, so if you guys are going to be sharing any spoilers in the Discord server, please put a spoiler warning so that I don't see it for myself, because I want to experience the entirety of Act 4 for me, for myself. So yeah, I think this is a good place to end, and I hope to see you guys next week if I can. I can't make promises a lot, but I'll try to do so. But until then, my dearest Crystalites, I will see you when I see you in the Crystallis of Reawakening. Take care, lots of love, Crystalites. Bye-bye!